What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, or in this case, a wonderful morning. Today we are on day 2, I believe, of the Hershey RV show. It's kind of all blending together. This place is absolutely crazy. For a guy that does video tours, it's like a kid in a candy shop. So at this point, since I'm not getting as many videos done as I would like, I came in a little bit early, and I'm just picking out probably about 10 of my favorite units here from the show. And of course, Brinkley, has got to be on that list. And they got the all new pre-production model, 2026 Brinkley Model G 4150. This is going to be a toy hauler with an 11-foot garage. You have a half bath in the back. But more importantly, you guys have been asking me for quite some time since I put out that Riverstone front office model. You guys have been asking for more office RVs. And I think this one actually has the most functional office setup of them all right now. So pretty darn cool to have a bedroom in the front with its own dedicated office, and then maybe a place in the back to sleep, the grandkids or something like that, or your toys. Just a really good job that they did. As we all know, the Brinkley folks actually camp, so I think that's where that came from. But all the specifications, as they come out, I'll go ahead and update this. And again, this is the pre-production preview, so there might be a couple little tweaks here or there based on some feedback. So make sure to drop all your comments. We'll see how this tour goes. It could be short, it could be long. We're at the Hershey show, so it kind of depends on when the crowd started coming. I saw there's a line already kind of a brewing, but I mean, classic look to it. We all know the Brinkley decor, the Brinkley design. I mean, you got the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. We'll get back to this room, but I just want to show you, you got your dual opposing slides. So kind of your cooking, sink, storage, L couch, TV with the hidden storage that Brinkley often does. Love the lights here. And then right over here, you got your slide, which will have, a little bit more storage and kind of the desk dinette they like to do. And, more importantly, gives you some moving and grooving room all the way back to the back garage. But since this is a front office model, and it's so different because of that, I wanted to start my tour up in the front and then move my way back as well. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good one. I'll tell you what, it's these shows for me, because, I would say making videos isn't new by any means, but still the feeling of walking around and getting recognized, you don't really get quite used to that because, it's just a guy that tours RVs. But I just want to thank each and every one of you that did that. Yesterday was crazy. Probably had pictures with like 50 people, which is just beyond crazy. But it's just cool to see that what I'm doing, people enjoy, what's happening. But so right here, like I said, just want to get that thank you out of the way. This is going to be the front office. Now, the cool thing about the front office is you'll notice they still have a closet. Washer and dryer prep in the back. So this is going to be one of those models that doesn't have it in the bedroom and in the toy hauler like a lot of theirs do. But you get this awesome area to have. So like for someone like me who does a lot of work, I could imagine getting this, setting up my computer. This right here, adjustable height desk, so you can actually push it down and push it up. I don't want to mess with it too much since it's set up looking pretty here, but it's cool to be able to adjust it to a standing desk or a sitting desk. Obviously, you got your window. They're going to be tinted. You got the frameless kind of that European style with the built-in shades. So the old Dracula shade, baby. Stop the skin from sizzling. You got your, your cabinetry right there, looking all good, shining up like justice. It's also got the soft close. And then you got plenty of cubbies for all of your stuff, plenty of shelving. And then what's also neat too is kind of like to work with the desk and office space. You have kind of that, organizer there for you. So pretty darn neat. Again, kind of forward thinking. So I like to see it. I like it a lot. But what do you guys think about the front office? I mean, did pretty darn good. Head height in here too. It's not overly close to the old noggin unless you're a giant. I'm sick. Ooh. Knocking off my hat. I'm 6 foot, probably 6'1" or so. I got the Skechers on today. No Birkenstocks. The dogs were barking from walking, 25,000 steps, and had to cut that out. Although I'll tell you, those Birkenstocks are like 320 days out of the year, so it feels foreign to my feet. I actually got some zebra striped tan lines right now. Now heading into the bedroom, you can see here you got room on either side. If you want to put, whatever you might have going on, you got the room to do it. You also have a little bit of storage there, and you have the outlets down at the bottom. I don't know if I showed it here too, but there is a little bit of secret storage there too. So I just want to make sure of that. All right, now coming back in here. What's up, brother? You're good, man. You got a little bit of extra storage there up in the back, but you also have your pull-out dresser style drawers. You know, maybe for like your socks or, you know, boxers. And then, of course, you got more room. So you got your stuff right here. Your wife will get the rest. So she'll be happy with that. All dovetail construction. Emergency exit window, again, with the Dracula shades. Smart TV as well. So it's going to be a Roku TV. You see flipping around into the bed. Both windows open up. Right now we got the curtains drawn and the blinds drawn there too. But you also have each individual reading light that can turn on and off. Another thing about the Brinkley, if you guys are unfamiliar by now, which I'd like to think most people are, you know, catching on, no trim work, so it's all beaded right there. And all of these are going to be adhered from the back, as opposed to having those staple holes. It's also going to be like a real house paint too as well. So, you know, if you have a grandkid coming over, like my daughter, she likes to pretend she can paint on her walls sometimes. And my wife actually put a frame over one of her house. It's one of my favorite things about our house, actually, our living room. It's got about a 3 feet tall painting. And we put a frame over it and dated it. And it's one of my favorite things. So maybe you guys could have that too. But if you don't like those kind of memories, you paint over it, you're good to go. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's, and you're ready to rock. What do you guys think? Pretty darn cool. You also get little things like this too. This is a magnet, but, you know, boom. Oh, hang a hoodie on me. All right, so here we are into the bathroom. Pretty classic for the Brinkley bathrooms. I mean, you got everything you need. The solid surface countertops, plenty of storage here. You also have the porcelain foot flush throne. But one thing that Brinkley does do a little bit different is a little bit more of a convenient storage. So you have the pull-out trash can and also the pull-out drawers here as well. And notice how deep that these do go. So it's pretty darn neat. It's also adjustable shelving and the old Steamer Stink Sucker 3000, along with a little candy cane to put a that's a fancy towel. To put a fancy towel on. Let me see here. Let me airplane mode. I'm getting texts. All right. So right here is your one-piece fiberglass shell. So the roundies out there will have no problem getting in. Your boy is 6 foot, about 310 pound-o-roonies. Probably about 6 foot, 6 and an inch, something like that. I got Skechers on today, so I know the Birkenstocks are a little taller. But you got about 6'6" for head clearance, I would guess. And then you got the fanciest shower head known to man. So if you got good water pressure, you have one heck of a shower, that is for sure. You also got a mirror to check out the old bowling gun, baby. And typically, these are backlit. Oh, it is. It's just light out. Okay, so you got the backlight right there as well. But it's also a little medicine cabinet too. All right, so now we're back into the, you know, kind of kitchen, you know, living room area. And it is, look at that. Got them talking about Brinkley and the Brinkley, baby. All right, so I'm going to start up on the kind of the kitchen area here for you. But I'm going to back it up. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to start in the living room. So I think the living room is pretty nice. So right here, obviously you got yourself a little bit of a recliner situation. They're going to be the powered recliners, one of the fancy kind. Manual pull, but you have the heat and massage with the USB, and that's going to continue on. So each one of these places does recline, so you could probably take a snoozer on that. They lay back nice and flat. Fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. A TV to watch Brinkley videos. And then you also get things like hidden storage above and below, which at the show, it's not quite as hidden because it's got a hidden storage sticker. Got windows. I'll tell you, my mind is racing. There's so many darn RVs here. All right, so right over here, you got kind of that bar style table set up. And then, you know, this is that table that can pull all the way out. And then you can shift it both left or right, whether you want it to be, you know, an L desk or, you know, big table to play some euchre on. You're having fun. You got a place where you can organize some of your cord reels. And then, of course, enough window coverage for a good view. You also have the Roxford Fosgate. So the control for that will be right here. And you can do each individual room as well. Anytime you see one of these little arrows, that's going to indicate that it is on a dimmer. So you can dim everything down. You got the GE refrigerator too. So enough room for, you know, a week's worth of groceries would be absolutely no problem. Even if you're bringing, you know, the grandkids or, you know, the children, you'll be all right. So right down here, you put your foot down. Bada bing, bada boom. Again, it's kind of that super storage for the pantry where they take just a little bit and turn it into quite a bit. So big fan of that. here into the kitchen. Again, the solid surface countertops. We're doubling up the love today, baby. You got your fuse box control. You're also going to get 4 pull-out drawers here too as well. Look at these. Bunch of fancy looking cards. That's nice. Oh, that guy's going to be upset. I don't know whose that was, but the box got scrunched, buddy. Sorry about that for you. So right here, you got the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have the utensil drawer as well, which I'm going to, yeah, we'll leave that up. Pretty darn cool. More adjustable shelving. More adjustable shelving. You got yourself the convection microwave as well. So whether you want to bake up a potato or heat yourself up a Dr. Pepper, you are able to do either of those. You can even, you know, I guess make whatever you want in that thing. I don't know where I was going with that. You got the 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings. And then, of course, you got enough space in the oven to cook a turkey in that bad boy. Nice little spice rack over to the left. And then, bada bing, bada boom. I mean, look at that. Now, one thing that I do like is you got trash cans right here as well. And then you also have, you know, the utensils and then your cutting board too. So again, always really nice and functional space. Pull-out drawers here. And then you got your paper towel holder there too as well. I'm sorry if I seem to be speeding up, but we got the, I can hear people. All right, so the garage again was told 11 foot. I should have checked the little floor plan thing, but I believe 11 foot. You got the track system back here. So that way you can, you know, hook up any sort of your bikes or anything like that. You got window, rollover sofa that you can drop down, and then a drop down queen bed here as well. So again, a nice little secondary bedroom. You got the armless Girard awning here coming off the back as well with your fenced in area. You also have your 3 Seasons patio door too, which is as easy as just, you know, to set that up, boom, you're good to go. And then to take it down, you just have this little pull right here, and boom, baby. LED lights here running up underneath, and then of course you got the what you called? Why am I blanking out? We're just kind of soft goes in. So you got the little dove. I'm blanking. Basically, it just turns down so you don't bottom out your bikes. Porcelain foot flush throne, and another thing that I do enjoy is if you need to turn this into a changing station. See if I can do it with a camera. You know, you could probably put like a little board across the top. Imagine changing some diapers, or you got yourself a little bit of sink right there for washing some hands. It's also a pretty cool place to, you know, flex for people, and another little medicine cabinet there too as well, along with the loft. But all right, guys, probably not going to do the exterior today just because it is going to get busy, and I want to do my 3-minute tour and the 60-second tour. But I'll give you a quick little look over on this side just so you can see the pass-through storage. So here we are up on the back side. You got awning, and then another awning here, fully walkable roof. You got the siding. You know, it's this one is not going to be the painted, but you do have a painted option, I do believe. You got the roll-up aluminum steps, 6-sided or 6-point hydraulic auto leveling, and then your Cooper H-rated tires as well. You got your screen defender with your slingshot, so that'll close for you. In right there. Hey, how are you? Good. And then as we fling it around the front, there's going to be your other awning, those frameless windows. And then that's going to be a little pull-out refrigerator there for you. But I mean, look at the pass-through storage in that. And they even got storage in the pass-through storage because you're on a little bit of a drop frame here. Control for your, sorry, got people staring at me. Right here, you got the Roxford Fosgate again, and then you have the main slide and the bed slide, so you don't even have to go all the way in, you know, to get set up. You can also control the lights, which is pretty darn nice. Shows off that some of that construction. And then I really like this. I haven't seen that before. It's pretty darn neat. I dig that. You can also close this too to create some separation between one or the other. And then you have a pull-out tray right there too as well. But all right, guys, I'm going to come back probably in maybe like 6 months or so, hit this up in a full detailed way. But again, it's the 2026 Brinkley Model G 4150. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. Hope to see you at Hershey. See you.